to the building board? That'll be none. And then consideration of the minutes from December 22nd.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes. from
Second.
December.
Tom and Mike. Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Under new business, occupancy permits. The first one is for Bar District, 12519 West Hampton Avenue.
I think we have the owner of the business here. This is a sublease of Malia's studio with somewhat of a similar use, dance and performance arts. And so I had a conversation with Justin on Friday about it. No problems pending the inspections.
So you're just using some of the rooms? Is that it, or?
We do small group fitness classes. So there's the one main room below, and then a smaller room that will have workout equipment.
Okay.
And just because I don't know, Kayla, is there any issues with bringing independent contractors in under a sublease?
No, that would be more of an issue with the lease because we deal with occupancies, not terms of leases. So as long as there's an occupancy for whoever's currently operating in the facility, it doesn't bother us.
Is that similar to how the salons are set up?
Yes.
Independent contractors? That's okay,
Yes.
got it, understood. Thank you.
And are your hours similar to Malia's then?
Similar, a little different. We do morning and evening classes.
Okay.
right now.
You're open,
And
kind of.
then mornings just Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
I'll make a motion to approve occupancy for Berry District at 12519 West Hampton.
I will second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion approved. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
The next one there is for Lush Beauty Bar, 12606 West Hampton Avenue.
I don't think we have anybody here for that.
You guys aren't here for Lush Beauty Bar? Oh,
There's a couple things I want to point out. I'm just pulling up the occupancy because this is for the place we had an occupancy for while I was out. There has been a ton of confusion between Village Hall and the building owner as to what the vision is, what is going to be the actual use of these. I still don't have a clear picture after multiple conversations. Justin has less of a clear picture after physically being in there multiple times. So specifically dealing with this occupancy came in sometime last week. I rejected it because it had been including to do nail tech services. And this is something specifically the owner of the property was told multiple times could not happen in the building unless there was a major overhaul of the HVAC system. There is a state code that requires certain air vents per square foot if you're doing nail services. That has not been, there's no permits been taken out, and there has been no plan submitted to Village Hall for that. I told the sole proprietor of now the Lush Beauty Services, who's basically a tenant of the owner, that. And so then we have the resubmitted occupancy. I think she's clear on what she can and cannot do, but I'm still not clear that the building owner is clear on what can and cannot happen in that building. So we at Village Hall are going to pay extra attention to any occupancies that are coming in the door, just to make sure that what we approve is above board, but we wanted to have it on the record that no nail services can take place within that building until the HVAC system has been updated.
But this is clean now, this.
This one's clean,
request is
yes.
clean.
Yeah, the nail thing is new to me. That last time I was discussed, so there's been some evolution with this, right? From the original, when it first got going, and then there was talk
So
of
we
adding
had,
plumbing, and then that wasn't doable and all that, and
everything's doable.
well,
It's if you want to do it.
howsoever.
So
said, but-
there was a grand plan when she first bought the building, and then we scaled that back to what came before you. And now we're kind of moving closer back to that grand plan. But there's a lot of things that need to happen along the way for occupancies to be approved to do that. So right now, it's going to be on a case-by-case basis of what cannot be and can and cannot be done within the suites of that building. Of those, at the this point in time are no nails and essentially no hair dyeing or washing services because there's no plumbing to each of these
Sure.
suites.
So this floor plan,
Is current.
which is heavy duty related to nail stations,
Yes.
which takes up the significant portion
So
of, the
that was the original floor
Right.
plan and that's the one that just they're using it to show the suites.
right?
She's been put on notice now. Now I'm gonna count this as maybe the 10th time that those things can't happen until that HVAC system's updated. I think Justin told us on Friday, Justin had a conversation with her on Friday that she was engaging an HVAC company to take a look at it, but in the very infant stages of that.
Okay, so.
So now it's
where-
on us. It's our problem now.
Where is this going to be? Sorry.
Hair braiding, fine.
Work.
Lashes, fine. Eyebrows, fine. That all stuff doesn't require any special stuff.
But where in this building is that gonna be located?
I don't know what the suites are
Number
numbered.
4, it said.
Number-
I think it's suite 104, that's my best guess, and she's,
Says number
Yeah.
4 on the address.
Yeah,
yeah, so I'm guessing.
Does that mean 104?
Yeah.
That would be my assumption.
Which one is that?
It's the third one from the front.
they're
Past
all
the
almost
first nail
identical. They're
station.
just
Yeah, okay.
empty offices at this point in time.
Did you come into me?
But I just wanted you to be aware of these things in case people start contacting you, that we've drawn the line in the sand as far as I'm concerned with what we will accept on the occupancy
And
side.
then, so let's just say 3 months goes by. You know, what's to say that the person doesn't decide to start doing nails when nobody's around? You know, how do we, how does
Justin and
that get
I
built
have
into
had
our-
conversations on how we're going to manage that, and I will be happy to tell you about that off the record.
there's a plan.
Is that better or worse than hair cutting at a mechanic shop? That's not supposed to be a mechanic shop.
Probably, in my opinion, worse because it's a public health issue. But, you know, it's just another person doing what they're not supposed to be doing.
Because that was a good one.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
But as it stands for this specific occupancy, we don't have a problem with issuing it as it's written.
Okay,
Okay,
and this
everything.
person's really gonna braid hair and not do nails.
I have to give them the benefit of the doubt until they prove me wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've also talked with kind of I think that it's her mom.
Mom,
that's
yeah.
kind of coordinating this whole thing. She's not gonna be doing the actual work, but we've had contact with her too, because she's talking of bringing in the additional people to occupy the space eventually. And I've had, emails and phone calls with her, saying that you cannot do this, this is why, explaining the same thing to her too. So everybody that's been involved with the process has been notified now multiple times via multiple forms of communication. That's not allowed until, certain requirements are met. It's not even just, she was like, well, she's talking about bringing in an HVAC person. I was like, well, they have to apply, they have to do the work, and they have to get approved for the work, that it's done properly. Like, it's not just,
there's no concern about the hours till 10 PM.
No.
All right. Well, I will make a motion to approve, given all that's been said and I understand.
I'll second it.
Motion has been made and seconded to approve the occupancy for Lush Beauty Bar. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? And it passed. Second category is a fence at Butler Square.
I think we have representatives from Butler Square here to talk about the fence, but everything I think is included in the packet.
Basically, to block some of the parking lot, right? Yeah.
Everything looks good to the inspector.
Yes.
All right. I'll make a
An
motion.
inspector's already been on site to take a look at the proposed area.
I'll make a motion to
Oh,
approve.
hold on.
Oh.
I made a note to myself when I was looking this over. It says it's 2 feet east of the property line. Is that correct? Or is it 2 feet west?
East.
It's actually blocking from 12809 and 12811 and 13.
I was confused on looking at the diagram because.
So it's on that side, on the far side of Butler Square,
What is the fence?
the fences.
But that's what I'm saying. The wording is that it
Yeah,
says
so it's
2
the
feet to the
property
east.
line and then it's 2 feet east, 2 feet closer to the building than the property line on the west side of the building.
Okay. I still don't get it, but if it's good, it's good.
It's a horse, the property is a horseshoe.
It's this one here. And here is this property line. They're coming down the west side of it, and they're putting it on the east side of
Blocking off
the property
the horseshoe
Mhm.
part of seeing the neighbors.
Sure. Was there a motion that I stepped on? I'm sorry.
Made a motion to accept a permit for the fence.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
We're good to go. Thanks. And a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
5:43.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks for coming, you guys.